Alright, feeling a little better than yesterday. About the same, whatever. Hope to get more poker in today than yesterday though. It is just after 2 p.m. First game must be done. I saw the first half. Houston was destroying Tennessee. Second game, Auburn, Michigan State. I think it just tipped, so I'm gonna head to Bally's, and might be the only stop. It will at least be the first stop. All right, made it into Bally's. Before I start playing, shout out Scott M. Met him at the farmer's market, picking up some stuff from Trooper. Also, guy at Venetian recently wearing the black t-shirt. Didn't get your name. Also, the guy at Venetian who wants to take a picture. Also didn't get your name. So I'm gonna go in now, play Bally's, and World Series poker circuit still going on upstairs. Herbs and Rye's not here, so I don't have any friends upstairs playing, but might go up there in the middle of a session and see what's going on. Alright, I've been playing about 2.5 hours. Gonna go upstairs, see what's going on in the circuit. Final day one of the main event, $1,700 main event. 3 day one flights. This is day 1C. Tomorrow, restart of day 2. See if I know anyone playing. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I'll probably recognize some people. So far downstairs, lost over pair to 2 pair, set to straight, and top to top 2. So not looking great. Somehow only down like $75. So solid table, some conversations. So just taking a short break, checking out what's going on in the tournament area. And while I do that, let's flash it back to me making mashed potatoes in my hotel room. Not the instant stuff. Real potatoes to start. All right, while I play poker, I'm gonna cook some mashed potatoes. I've made the dehydrated, where you just have to add water to it. I'll link at the top to my cooking Thanksgiving dinner in my Harris hotel room video. Never done it with actual potatoes, but Kansas, when he left after March Madness weekend was over, left me 1 potato. I bought 2 more recently, so I'm gonna make them. First, gotta get these washed and cut. Also, gotta get my cheese shredded. Gotta get my milk ready, because it's been on ice. I wanted room temperature, not cool. And it's probably very tough to tell what's in there. Not a good angle. There we go. Butter, much better angle. Gotta get that cool, because I want that mixed in with the milk at room temperature, not cold. All right, everything's ready. 2 potatoes was probably enough. Let's cover the potatoes by 1 inch, 2 inches. All right, just turned it on. Gonna add some salt. All right, milk's been in the Tupperware, getting closer to room temperature. It was cold. Butter, same thing. I'm gonna slice the butter up and put it in there. All right, still not quite time for it, but it's gonna get closer to room temperature, and it's gonna mix a little on its own before I mix it into the potatoes. Why not use a shirt as a hot plate? That's all I got. I'm in a hotel room. It's been 9 minutes. Let me test one. It's gonna be really hot. All right, it's hot. For one, I don't really know what I'm testing it for. I've never made mashed potatoes this way, but I think it's the right consistency. I need to drain it, turn the rice cooker off, still gonna be hot for a few minutes, and I'm gonna put the drained potatoes back in here. There's still gonna be a little water left even after I drain it, so I wanna put it back and try to get that water steamed out before I put in the milk, the butter. Also have some corn and some spices maybe. All right, got them drained. You could hear it sizzling because it's still pretty hot. But yeah, I want to get that steam out, maybe try to mix them a little while this is happening so the ones at the bottom don't burn, but good so far. What am I going to use to mash them? Excellent question. Oh, I got something ready. It's not traditional. It's in the same vein as using a shirt as a hot plate. Also used a pair of socks as oven mitts when I drained this. Didn't get it on film, but that happened. Alright, here is my milk and butter combination. Of course, why not transport it over the bed I sleep in? Alright, guess they didn't mix as well as I wanted them to, but they're in there. Gotta mix and mash now. Here's my masher. Can of corn. It's empty. Don't worry, I washed the can, so it's clean. Why is it empty? Where's the corn? Right there, gonna add it after I mash. Let me use this rice spatula as much as I could at first. By the way, no measurements. We're doing this old school. Alright, don't get too wild or the milk splashes up. I know that now. Here we go. This is why you watch my videos. Alright, got my cheese, cut it in half, so in the future for polenta I'll grate that, but I'm gonna put a bunch of this in. Things are looking pretty good. It's cheddar, by the way. I don't remember if it's mild or medium. The can did its job. It is in the garbage. Things are mashed. Of course, it's not crazy smooth, but now just getting the cheese in there. Corn. Alright, how does it taste? For one, who cares? Making it is the real accomplishment in a hotel room. First time ever, but let's taste it. Pretty good. Similar to once when I made grits in my room. Can't really taste the cheese. Taste the butter, the corn, the potatoes. I think you really need like a mountain of cheese to be able to taste it, but whatever, I tried. Back to the poker. Hope I'm up a buy-in by now. Alright, hope you enjoyed the cooking. 224 entries. Pretty sure that's just for Flight 1C, so it's like a pretty big field for a $1,700 event. Maybe tomorrow I'll go up there and see what the final tally was when registration is closed and the prize pool. But for now, just gonna head back into the cash room and keep playing. In the flamingo habitat on the way back to my room. Can't stop sneezing. It's been happening for a few days. I'm gonna head back to my room. Played about 4 hours, lost 107. Nothing changed in the second half of the session. I had top pair and the nut flush draw in one hand. The guy on my right had a gutter, and he hit backdoor flush in his suit. I managed to keep the losses pretty small though, so it wasn't a catastrophic number, but nothing really went my way. Yeah, that's about it. So that's a wrap on a Sunday poker in Vegas. Final four is set. All one seeds. Did happen once before. All one seeds making the final four. And I will be playing next weekend. Final four games and the championship game. And remember, mashed potatoes with corn, milk, butter, cheese, and salt is a spoon food.